I take nothing for granted ever in the work I do here in Norwich North. I, as I say, am delighted to have been re-elected to serve, and I never focus on the numbers within that. I'm absolutely honoured that so many people have put that trust in me, and I would have been honoured to do it had it been a majority of 1 or had it been a majority of 100, or and on we go. It's what I do, and I'm privileged to do it. I've just been elected for the 4th time in 8 years, and as I say, I'm hugely proud of that. But I won't change what I do. I will always be a hard-working local MP who attends to what constituents tell me, who attends to constituents' needs and problems, dealing with those things individually or together. However I need to do that, I will be taking constituents' issues to Parliament, as I always have done, alongside that very big piece of work that all of us in Parliament will now have to do, which is to support the getting of the best Brexit deal. And I want to see that being a deal that helps us right back home here in Norwich, bringing more jobs to people here. That continues to be one of my top priorities for Norwich North.
I've been saying to people for the last 2 weeks, this is going to be close one way or the other. I think through the course of this campaign, we've really seen the shift in attitudes and the shift in support. You've seen that in the opinion polls. We've heard it on the doorstep. We've had it just from passers-by in the street, sort of coming up to give us support and wish us well. So I think we've known that the gap has been closing, and that we were pushing hard in Norwich North. It was always going to be a stretch to try and win a seat like Norwich North. So I think we're pleased that we came as close as we did, but yes, obviously frustrated not to have made the last few hundred votes to win. 5-6 weeks ago, when the election was called, everybody was writing the Labour Party off, saying that it was dead in the water, that there was no way back. That Theresa May was going to have a majority, sort of 200 plus. Well, they're certainly not saying that tonight. I think the Labour Party is back in there pitching. Jeremy Corbyn has had a great campaign. I think the more that people have heard his message and heard what he's had to say, the more they've liked it and responded to it. And the Conservatives have been shown for the spent force that they are. Really, they've got no ideas, no vision for this country other than sound bites.
The Green vote got squeezed. We knew it was going to happen. Didn't realise Norwich North was going to be that close, but obviously, in a way, I'm quite sad that Chris Jones couldn't get in for the Labour Party, but I know a lot from our vote last time. We're down probably to around about 2% from 4%, so we've really lost. We've been squeezed in this, and overall, it looks like the country's had a move away from the hard Brexit that Theresa May has been pushing as part of this campaign, and I think we've got to. It's going to be difficult, but if we have a hung Parliament, I'm hoping that Caroline will be able to work with the progressive side and get us a proper deal with Europe that preserves some of the things like the single market and freedom of movement that we want.
I'm not interested in celebrations, to be honest with you. I'll be going home to catch a bit more sleep right now, as will I think lots of people. But the point is that the hard work starts from the very next second. We've got, as I say, the Brexit negotiations starting in 11 days' time, not to mention a very challenging backdrop of national security concerns. Now is no time for whoops and screams. Now is the time to get on and do the hard work.